video will discuss about the fear that usually occurs when we try to place an intraday order. We will also discuss some of the strategies on how to eliminate this fear. So basically, let's first understand why we have that fear. Normally, if we go to an exam hall, before the exam starts, we will have some kind of fear. So what kind of questions we'll have? So similar to that, if you enter before entering the trade, if you are not prepared well enough, you will definitely have that kind of fear. So similarly in exam, if you have not prepared the subject thoroughly, you will definitely have some kind of fear. What kind of questions will come, how I'm going to tackle that. So similarly, if you have not prepared for the stock selection, understanding the timings, indicators, if you're not thoroughly or well prepared for these things, you will definitely have fear of entry. So we will also discuss a live demo of how to do a stock selection by eliminating the fear. I also made a live demo. I will also show that. First, the first main point is the time. We have two different times in which you have to trade. The first time is morning 9:15 to 11 o'clock. You have to complete the trade, and from 11 to 1:30, this is a different time because the market will be mostly in sideways. It's difficult to really enter, and that fear will definitely be there. And after 1:30, the market will be moving in either up or downward direction aggressively. We can see the charts, you will get a clear idea. So it's always it's always good to be well prepared during these times, because the seasoned traders, I've also already made a video about the time and best time to do trading. You can also check that. So normally what the seasoned traders does is they will try to reverse the trade in the morning session. If there is a volatility, they will use that volatility and push the trade on the opposite side. Mostly the beginners will fall trap to the dumb money phenomena. They will go and buy a stock which is already at the top, suddenly it will come. So you should not do that mistake. You need to understand the time, exact time, and do the opposite of that in the morning. Mainly I'm talking about the normal days. It is not on any news day or some other things. The next is stock selection strategy, which is a very important here, because I have already made a 6 methods of stock selection. If you have not watched that, please do watch that 6 methods of stock selection. It will be very helpful. So once you are aware of these 6 methods of stock selection, you will be able to take trades or do stock selection in the runtime during the market hours using those 6 methods, and this will be a really helpful for you. The next is, do not enter if you don't find an accurate position. There are so many stocks in the stock market. We have 1500 we have top large cap stocks or 50 stocks. If you are not finding a clear indication of either to short a stock or buy a short a stock when it's at its resistance, or a stock which is not at the support and it's continuously sideways, don't take that. Eliminate the stock and see the other stocks chart and keep moving. If you are not finding, there are so many stocks, you can eliminate n number of stocks, so there is no issue. You can keep finding new stocks until you are confident about the trading. So the live demos I've given in the description. You can check that. Just to understand this thing, the language might be a little different. I'm going to make in English as well. Currently it is in a different language. It's at the description. Next is try to choose high beta stocks, because we have a reference with the stocks and indexes. The beta is nothing but the index beta is always 1 and the stocks beta is 1 point. For example, if the index moves 1%, the stock will move 0.5%. So when we are trying to keep Nifty as a reference and trade, this high beta stocks will help us from any other further movement. You can easily predict to some extent. If the Nifty is at the resistance, you can easily short this beta stock, giving that it will definitely come down to some extent. So that is the reason you can just Google the high beta stocks, or Nifty 50 stocks is mostly a high beta stock. It will have a good correlation with the index. Next, to keep index as references. Like I said, normally on a normal day, Nifty will move 70 points more or 90 points on the upside, downside 50 to 40 points. Once you get this clear indication of this Nifty chart, it will be a really easy method to short a stock when at its beta stock when it's its resistance, and buy it when it's support. So next we'll see about the hourly. So you need to use this information in a reverse manner. Hourly gainers, you need to choose a stock in the money control website. We have hourly gainers, breakout stocks, so many information. You need to choose the hourly gainer stock and try to short it. You should not go and buy further it because it's already gained for that hour. It would have already made a new high on that particular. The next hour will definitely be a reverse of that. It will do a retracement for some time. So we need to be a little careful about this hourly gainers and hourly losers. So go and buy a stock which is already at the bottom, which is already loosened, and try to short a stock which is at its peak. Next is breakout stock. We have several scanners custom scanners and etc. You can use the scanners like Fibonacci retracement scanner. I have already made a breakout video in the channel. You can go and see that. So that will definitely help you to fine tune the stocks, identify the breakout stocks and take position either by yourself. Next is apply indicators. So we have three indicators like moving average. You can keep it as a strict stop loss, and RSI along with MACD and this thing volume, drawing volume over the chart. If there is a volume increase when compared to 10 days, then you can, and the price also increases, you can go and buy a position. There is a separate video for that. If you're not understanding what I'm saying, you can go and see that as well. And finally, you can use intraday option strategies basically to eliminate this fear. If you are buying in huge quantities in intraday, you can use option strategies for intraday as well for carryover till the expiry contract. So it will be very useful, because if you enter without strategy, definitely there will be fear. If you use option strategy like straddle, strangle, then we have the butterfly, iron condor, collar strategies, then you will be little be on the safer side. Doesn't matter wherever the market goes, you have that protection from the hedging, your protection from the aggressive movement. Already in addition, you can also do a short straddle buying the same strike, and it will save you from even if the market moves in any direction, it will give some profit. If you see the calculated net profit, it will be always in profit unless it moves on the opposite direction. So that will also give you a clear indication. So these are some of the methods that you can employ to reduce your fear. One is stock selection, then time, you need to know the exact time, and third is strategies, and fourth is this indicators, and fifth hourly gainers information, breakout stocks, and keeping Nifty as reference to trade. So these are the main points that you need to keep to eliminate this fear. I hope you got a better idea. If you have any doubts, please do WhatsApp me on this number. You can also join the Telegram group. Bye bye. Thank you.